Welcome to another episode of Poppin' Horror. In this episode, I have two packages. One package is going to be from eBay, and one is going to be from $7 a pop. So I'm going to start off with the $7 a pop one. And there you go, it's showing Mystery Grail, their sister company. And let's check out what I got from them. This is what I think it is. Yeah, it's gotta be that one. It's gonna be two pops. They're both from different lines, but they're still connected, and we'll go over that right now. And here goes the card. They always add a card in there, and I believe this one has candy. Let me see. Yeah. No fruit chews. But we got some gum. Nice. Yeah, there goes the card. This is the sister company of $7 a pop. And let's start off with the first pop. Again, they're both different pops, but they're related, and it's horror related. As most of what I'm going to be doing is horror related. And here goes the first pop. And it's a horror legend, Edgar Allan Poe, holding a skull in his hand. Now, the cool thing about Edgar Allan Poe, like, to me, when I was in 5th grade, and it was a Poppin' Horror story time, when I was in 5th grade, I think 6th grade, I was in the library trying to find some horror stories. And I was in the kids section, and I think I went to go ask someone in the library who worked there, like, if they had any suggestions, and they pointed me out to an Edgar Allan Poe book that it had some of his poems and short stories. And I remember one short story that stuck with me, and I will say that I was in 5th or 6th grade, so I had to also read it with a dictionary just to get some of those words down. He wrote from back in the day, so a lot of those words, especially at that age to me, I was like, what does that mean? So, but nonetheless, once I got through, the story that got to me on that book that I remember was The Pit and the Pendulum. If you've read that story and you happen to come by this and you've seen me talking about it, what do you think of it? I remember as a kid, it was pretty scary. I remember when he was strapped up and the pendulum was coming down, and the rats, and just like, and you know, and I remember also being a kid just thinking like, man, they should have more pictures in this book. But the few that they had actually really helped, and just had my mind going, thinking about what it would be like strapped down in there with the rats chewing. So yeah, this is Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, this is really, really cool. I'm so happy I got this. There's another one out there that I'm actually still hunting for. And so here he goes. Let me put him to the side just for a second. And the second pop is going to be related to one of his stories. And it's going to be by The Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. I've been wanting this one for a while, too. I'm glad I snagged it. This is really, really cool. A box lunch exclusive. The Raven. And this is, you know, The Simpsons, the way they do these stories, and they make them funny, and it's really cool. I remember seeing this as a kid, and when I was reading that book, I was like, oh yeah, The Raven, there you go. That's where The Simpsons got it from. Actually, one of my mystery girls, I did pull that Marge from there, so that was pretty cool. Again, I always try to get something horror related, and always for a grail for the mystery girls. But let's get back to this. This is a really cool pop. He's standing on the books. And I don't know if you guys have seen that episode. If you have, let me know what you think of it in the comments. That was a really cool episode. And so that's why these two pops were related in my order. When I got it, I was like, yeah, gonna have to go for it. These are very, very cool. If you have read Edgar Allan Poe, let me know what you think. Again, I remember, like, it was really cool reading his stuff. It did scare me. But I mean, I love horror, so ever since a little kid. So let's go to the next package. Now the next package I got from eBay. Um, I believe I made an offer and they took the offer, so that was cool. I almost got this actual pop from $7 a pop, like on the day they released it, and I waited till after I got off of work, and it was already sold out. So I was just keeping mad because $7 a pop always gives it at least like a couple of bucks under PPG value. So I was just trying to get that same value if possible, or even better. But I got this one at a good deal, so let's pop this one open. Wow, good packaging. Now this is pretty cool. That dealer put some care with a great packaging on this. Wow. Thank you for supporting my small business. That is really cool. And some stickers in there. Let's see what they are. Oops. And there goes the business. Bratz Toy Box. These are the cool little stickers they sent inside with. Oh, wow. Looks like it's Cthulhu right there, battling. And that one. That's cool. This is really cool. I'm going to have to check them out again. Bratz Toy Box from eBay. And then, again, great care in the shipping. Like, this is really nice. So, let's check out the pop. Wow, that had the most bubble wrap I've ever seen on a pop. Now that's great packaging. That's someone who understands the collectors, the pop collectors, and our craziness of keeping the box in good condition. That was really cool. Gotta check them out on eBay. That was real cool. But this awesome pop that I did get from them was actually on one of the stickers that I got, and Cthulhu. I really don't know. I've heard it pronounced different ways, but H.P. Lovecraft, I read a lot of his short stories in high school. His horror was so cool. Very, very cool. And yeah, this is the BAM exclusive black and white. Looking like a badass as always. The 10-inch one is that's the best one. I wish they were able to do a 4-inch version of that. Maybe 6-inch too, but I mean, man, that 10-inch one with that wingspan, his face looks badass. If there are any H.P. Lovecraft fans out there, let me know what stories you like. I do have a few short stories by him that are my favorites. So much so that I actually incorporated them in music that I've made with bands in the past. In a horror punk band, I actually had a song of one of his short stories. But there you go. This is very cool. Now I'm missing 2 more. But the 10-inch, I'm still debating if I'm going to get it or not. It's really cool. It's going up in price, though. And the ridiculous Mega Grail one, in my eyes, is a Mega Grail one, and that's the Nerd Cthulhu. But it's the Nerd one, and I'm slowly saving up for it. I don't know. We'll see if I ever get that or not. But if I do, that'll be a complete collection right there, at least for me, that I'm looking for. This is badass. Let me show all 3 pops that I got again. I still think that packaging for this was crazy. Not to put anything, though, on $7 a pop. Their packaging is always awesome. And look, that came in a pop shield protector. All 3 are in a pop shield protector. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm just a big fan of them. These 3 pops are going to the collection. This was a really cool episode. I love talking about horror. Edgar Allan Poe. Loved his stories in 5th or 6th grade. Cthulhu, H.P. Lovecraft. They need to make a pop of him. So you guys have a great day. Take care.